So we were both studying because we had tests that we're going to take, and I had my teacher test, his medical test. So we went to this coffee place. It's called Java Hope. He was with his friends, and then he made the first move.
Went to Sushi Umi one night to impress her with some sushi. She was pretty impressed.
And that's the first time I had sushi, so I found my little new trend for the while of what I wanted to eat. We wanted to take it slow, but then it didn't end up being that way. Because like we started dating, I think a month after that, so.
When we were a lot younger, we shared a bed, and we would stay up all night talking and giggling like little kids do at slumber parties. And I feel like that's how we developed what I called the silent laugh. That way Mom and Dad wouldn't yell at us because it's too late and it's time for bed.
After I graduated from medical school, I had to be stationed at Fort Gordon, Georgia. Spent a year apart, almost a year and 3 months now. That was a pretty difficult time.
The first time I had to say goodbye at the airport, I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. You know how it is when you try not to cry, like right now, we all start crying.
I remember trying to get into the security line because I thought I was going to miss my flight. So it was really difficult, really, for about a year. But we stuck through that, so I think we can stick through anything.
Well, we'll start with a positive. He's a great cook. The second tip here, you probably want to be the one to pay the utility bill. I can definitely say the maddest I ever was I came home and probably a July or August day, and the fridge wasn't running, the lights would not turn on, the internet, it was all down.
I remember asking her dad about a year and a half after dating her if I could marry her. We're out in his pole barn, just talking about his pole barn, which was pretty fun. And I asked him, he said, well, hell yeah.
There will be many people who will be tempted to give you lots of advice for married life today. And most of it, I imagine, would be worth listening to. Perhaps maybe there'll be one or two you can disregard. But please don't disregard this. Don't disregard the writing of St. Paul. To know what real love is, and to know that as long as it is rooted in Christ Himself, love never fails.
This horizon, it's shining, seems the daylight knows this is our time now.
A couple weeks later, we were at the Rathskeller shoot. So I think most of you guys were there.
And it was really neat because it's the first time both of our lives came together.
All the world is ours to take, you and me will find a way. Oh, the wonder that awaits, here we are, forever starts today.
I think it's very fitting that you guys met at a coffee shop after meeting Doug and realizing his love for coffee. And I always know Emily always had troubles with her internet services, so she would always go to the coffee shop.
This adventure we were meant for. Every day is a chance to discover. You give me a reason through every season. Together we can do anything we believe in.
And I had lots of friends and family there, and that's when I proposed to her. And
Right then and there, I heard him say, me and Emily have been dating for so and so long. And I was like, oh crap, it's coming.
then we were engaged for a year and 2.5 months, I think.
Let us congratulate this couple now united in the sacrament of marriage.
A compliment sandwich here because we'll end with he does keep the house nice and clean. When we lived together for 2 years, we always kept the house clean enough that if if we needed to, the house would be clean within a 1 hour, throwing stuff in the closet.
All the world is ours to take. You and me will find a way. Oh, the wonder that awaits. Here we are, forever starts. Through it all, the world we face. You and me will find a way. Oh, the wonder that awaits. Here we are, forever starts. Through it all, the world we face. You and me will find a way. Oh, the wonder that awaits. Forever starts.
Tonight's a little bittersweet for me, just because I know that she's going to be going to Georgia tomorrow.
Oh, the wonder that awaits. Here we are, forever starts today.
Going to be reunited, going on our honeymoon, and then I'll officially be a Georgia Peach.